I don't remember who won the Dynasty. Not us. Alright. One of these, I gotta get through this one and let it be. I hate Georgia. Georgia Bulldogs, not the state. State's okay. I ain't got nothing against them. And honestly, I don't mind the Georgia Bulldogs either. It's Alabama and Ohio State that I hate. But this season and this game, I hate playing against them. Try something different. Play the game wearing my headset.
It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
Damn, they get it second half.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy.
Yeah, and they can win on the perimeter. They've done that.
Lifelong memory.
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And there's the handoff. He shreds the
Not starting out good.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a 3rd down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot, but he
Son of a...
will bring their punt team onto the field. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow.
It's not inside the 20, but...
So Georgia's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game who are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Behind the line, it's Spark. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Betts. Straight to the receiver.
Yes!
And the defense comes up with
Thank you.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time.
I'm still running right at that goal.
The shotgun running play call. We'll get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down number 14. Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They call the draw play here.
Oh, no!
Looks like the defense has it.
No! No!
Let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
He reached out, didn't he? Yep, right there. Reached out, he comes along, hits it, and knocks it out. And then he reaches in. No? He gets it. Damn.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that funnel.
Come on, guys.
Brought down, but broke a tackle. It was a solid game there.
We had great field position defensively right there.
Really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games. not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback scene. You've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down. Short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He decides to keep it here. Run it up the middle with that stuff for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Can he make it to the marker? It's like Georgia that hand the first down.
Well, that's mono-a-mono right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
To throw, it's Becht. It's a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Thank you.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Mark Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Looking deep down the left side.
Come on. Intercept. Intercept. No. Oh, okay. Incomplete. I'll take that.
Touchdown, just drops the football.
Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. From the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He makes
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Oh, shit.
Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a
Throw it! God damn it!
Great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform.
At least he didn't pick it off.
But it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter. Even throwing Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out there, putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker.
Shit! God. See, he's got the leg.
he shanks it.
Breaks an open space. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he drops it.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers. Sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or you would have been able to bring that one in.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Bennett. Quick throw, testing the middle.
Damn it.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's 3 yards. Stop. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd.
Deep shot toward the end zone.
Yes!
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first-quarter interception like this.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed the field goal. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this
Go Blue.
college football. Everybody wants to spread down and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock.
Collins, just look at that
And
chant.
here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The Saints were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
There's the tackle by first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Lights up for the
Whoa!
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's 3rd down for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This is an absolute boomer of a punt.
Crossed the goal line, didn't it? No, at the 1! Woo!
Oh, my gosh, Chris, are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. They hit them inside the 5-yard line.
So it's played it so they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Damn.
Past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh.
Wish I didn't audible now.
The offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays.
Wish I hadn't audibled that.
And the defense has a recovery.
Could have possibly.
Dropping back. It's Bennett. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, can you believe it? Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That's they weren't afraid to let it fly, but it's a fourth down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they come up with this time. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And now the handoff. Powering through. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a
Got the first down completion. Thank. Finally. Holy moly.
first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Except for the second quarter, both offenses searching for the score. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period.
Kind of regret not going live on TikTok also now.
Greens will have first and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football.
Oh,
And a decent gain there for the defense brings him down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
In the red area, it's Marshall. Fighting off the defender. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall.
ah,
They fought hard there, broke the tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Into the end zone.
oh,
Michigan.
yeah, finally, points on the board. Alright, let's try and avoid a replay.
Hold up a second.
Damn!
Called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one.
Get a better view! Before that, just seconds before that. Start the replay, the review from when he caught the ball. Oh, they're going to count it? Okay. Alright. Alright. Thank you. Thank you, officials. Thank you, replay booth. Because I wasn't sure about that. I think that honestly was at the 1. Or maybe at the half yard. Maybe the tip of the nose of the ball may have touched the line. Yeah, see, it may have been at the goal line. Here, I'm curious. Nope. It's gonna show that. Too late. I'll take the points though. It's been a struggle playing these guys.
I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is... Oh,
they've been able to get some things going, babe. Apparently, I've just kept them out of field goal range.
Give me a moment. I'm setting up to start a live on TikTok also. Come on, man. I like seeing all those wires.
Hey, yo, DJ, are you ready? So when they asking me what a shoe on, it's got and for the #1 spot, you know what's up? It's all said and done. They go, make some blue. You gonna get that fight, whether it's first thing in the morning, which is at night. You know, priceless, expect that fight. It's not a thing that jump on the wing, we could get that fight.
See, let me say it last night, man. I can't find it.
Not to mention that could be what we had as a spot expression. If then they try the team, it's not a mission. It's anybody that think they can stop the mission. They'll bring us in ways, they'll bring us in good. Detail rank, they don't sense us too. You want to fall, that's a be what we do. They do our pretty good, so let's go through. And for the #1 spot, you know what's up? It's all said and done, they go, make some blue. Pick the ball off, nice sick like you got corona. That well playing work, you need a new persona. You can't run up that middle, we threw the cups on the defense. We threw the cups on, Michigan got the D on lock. I mean, I'm about to put this D on lock like I'm DJ Turner. You can't throw it in that flat, Mike got the burner. Michigan be all mazed out, look like a Charlestown live in that record. Yeah, I saw it in the play circles. I got the boys fired up in a long on the sideline, watching the game. You are now wearing these gloves like it's game ready. Lord have mercy. Spirit put his helmet in your chest, missing all blurry. Then a second, the quarterback tell me what's the hurt. He put a move on you so slick like a can of emergency. He got a quick 3 and out like they Steph Curry. Yeah. Defense is gonna turn over, we threw the buffs on him. Yeah. The Wolverines just got a big 6, we threw the buffs on him. Hey, Mike Morris just caught me fumble, we threw the buffs on him. Yeah. 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 The game, it's 11-0 against 11-0. 2 versus 3. It's, yeah. Okay, it's hate cross on the first level. We don't call it on state. I'm on world 2, then under we put up 8. Defense going in. Now what's up? Give me a safe. The winner come to the tunnel game. The West is great. Michigan on the way to Columbus to go crack the Wolverines case. They better not wake up Blake C. I don't care about them damn Bucks. They already hate. Don't try to prove me. Pull the helmets off like Royce Chink. I don't care if we ain't backing down like we North Fleet. So the Bucks took the ball. What y'all think? Mason blew through these cold veins like a ice rink. Mike Mann ran through his chin. He said, ink. Defense all over the field. They out of feel like I'm the biggest threat in the world. I got it. Ink. Michigan or something. I've been waiting all week. You ain't that horseshoe. All you hear is talk trash. Michigan off speak too much. We are not flashy. Every play off your ears. Grunt helmets flash. I want to see like 5-6 times like a sun ass. Will Johnson pick the ball off. Junior sector. Chris Jenkins can't. Let's play action. We automatic JJ put it in the bread basket. We ain't going down there. Let's make plays. Our summer bus turnovers gonna make the game. If you ain't nobody knows, just his Hayes. To the shoe going bones like Ryan Hayes. Jackson and them down the line, get out the way. There's no blends ripping the blue on game from the eight. So niggas on the deep looking at nameplates. Super 26, 22, I can't wait. She gave us to the niggas on the deep looking at nameplates. Yes. Alright, I think we're all set now.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments.
I messed up.
Stop them this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Salko run down after a nice run.
Boy, it's
Oh, shit.
this guy run the quarterback option. This time he
Actually,
keeps big positive yards
yes.
for a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Need to change that. That's 26. There we go. Back it up a little bit. There. Turn the fan off. Should be better, right? The stones are not too loud. There. That should work, yeah.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback still with the football. Fighting it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment.
I think after that scoreless first quarter, I may have broke Georgia.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. They had so many good backs that come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Trying the run, it's Haynes. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening him.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching run to the end zone.
That was bad. I should have thrown to the truck down.
If nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They'll try to power it in right through the middle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Afternoon. Hello. Hello, Kira. Yes, I've been struggling with this game for a long time, and I finally decided to go ahead and knock out this national championship against Georgia that's been giving me a hard time all season. Sorry for the shaking. I noticed it looked like I needed to adjust the camera there. Why am I going for it on 1st down? Screw it.
Try to muscle toward the end zone.
Yay. Thank you for the daily. That is a daily, right? Hartley is a daily.
All the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT.
So how are we doing on this Saturday?
With the extra
It literally just hit afternoon for me out here, Central.
kickoff team out there, they are fired up after you scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered.
Nice, good to hear. Good to hear the snow eased up. It's still feeling like springtime out here.
They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Hey, take it. Yeah, might be a good idea to take advantage of the snow lightening up.
The back's got it.
Uh-oh, no.
He's got the first and still going. They try to come back to 38. A solid game. Nice play there.
Chris, a really good job here by this.
Now, you're upstate New York, right? So that means not like...
Just had some good back.
So New York City would be out on the island, downstate New York, right?
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
I have to think about that. Okay.
Looking to throw. Grant behind the line. It's Frazier.
Because I was going to ask a question, then I realized it actually
I can see what the quarterback
doesn't pertain to your situation, then opposite sides of the whole state. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought, picturing in my mind here. Because I've heard, like, down in Manhattan, on the island and that. Oh, sweet! I don't need to get too hyped yet, though. I still have an entire half-hour game to play here. They can still... No, I actually know New York City does not make up the whole state. Just like Chicago does not make up the entire state of Illinois. So I totally get it. But I've heard different things, like because it's so crowded in that, so a lot of people don't have cars and that, and they use the public transportation. And then also because it's so crowded that supposedly there's like a giant vehicle tax or something, and another reason why people would more so use public transportation instead of. But being upstate, I don't know if you would have any insight on that, I guess. I don't know. Topic of conversation, I guess. A curiosity. Thank you for all the gifts.
This one is not returnable. It's out in the back of the end zone.
Like, supposedly a lot of people in the city, supposedly not having personal vehicles and using public transportation for a couple reasons, like one of them being because it's so crowded, and another one being, well, because it's so crowded and dense, there's a high vehicle tax, I guess, or something, supposedly.
The 25 and 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play action fake, looking to throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but throws his man.
Okay. So you are better off like walking, biking, or using public transportation. That is a thing. Oh. That is a thing. Wow. I don't know if I could ever be in a place that crowded. Like the most crowded I could think of that I've been was in Japan.
What's the call going to be? Caught behind the line. It's Frazier.
Taxes are different down there. So yeah, and yeah, subway. Woo. And that's like Japan, you're using the trains to get to places instead of having a car and driving. And Singapore, there was a lot of trains in Singapore too.
And the return is brought down by the coverage team.
Oh no, I could not sit bumper to bumper. I heard it's bad over in like LA and San Diego too. Like I've driven in Chicago and like that's the worst traffic I ever want to drive in. Oh, being in the city and taking an hour, yes. Like, I lived in the mountains of Virginia, and it took 45 minutes to an hour to get to the store. But that's because that's the closest store. It takes that long to get to the closest store because you're miles away. Well, like here in Illinois, it would be safe to say if it takes 45 minutes to an hour to get somewhere, you're 45 to 60 miles away. It's safe to say that. Flat land and stuff, farmland. But like in Virginia, it would be more so the twists and turns and hills of the mountains and everything. You could be 20, 30 miles away and take you an hour to get there. No, I'm not. I'm in Illinois. About 2 hours, 2-3 hours south of Chicago, depending on how fast you want to drive on the interstate. The town I live in, I can just walk Yeah, I've like seen and heard that. I was in the Navy. I've seen and heard things from people all over the place. That's how I know about Japan and stuff. Been there, stationed there. I feel like I need to turn this fan back on. I can't turn the heaters any further down because of my plants. Depends on what year in the Navy we're talking about. Depends on what job I did. First year in the Navy, I was what was called undesignated. I didn't have a designated job. I was topside, what we call topside. That's non-engineer, non-aviation. I would have been what was called in the deck department. Piloting ships, bringing them in and out of port, doing the mooring lines and stuff, mooring them to the pier and that, standing lookouts and stuff when out at sea. We deployed, in my first year, we deployed 500 Marines to Iraq for the initial invasion. I was in the well deck deploying those Marines on amphibious assault vehicles and LCACs, land air cushion vehicles. Pretty much the giant hovercrafts that can carry 20 Humvees on it, maybe? Something like that. We also had SEALs on board, so we deployed them too. Also, working on the air deck on the helipad, launching and recovering helos. After my first year, I struck admin work in the personnel office, taking care of people's service records, pays, and stuff. I could not stand being stuck in the office, so I picked up a whole bunch of collateral duties to include being on the flight deck fire party. So I worked with the fire nozzle on the #1 nozzle team for the #1 fire party on the helo pad during flight operations and stuff. Also worked on navigation details, so I was up in the pilot house during port maneuvers, coming in and out of port and that, and during at-sea replenishments when a ship comes alongside and replenishes supplies and fuel, stuff like that. I was also on the security alert team, the emergency response team, so security, response, fire, flooding, toxic gas leaks, hazmat spills. I responded to those pretty much like first responder out here in the civilian world. Off the top of my head, that's all I can think of as far. Oh, and I was on the stretcher bearer team, emergency medical response team. Pretty much anything to try and get me out of the office. I couldn't stand it after a year being out there working from bow to stern on the ship. Welcome, Papa. Yo. And would I want to live in Japan? That is a double-edged sword question. I really like Japan. I loved it there. I miss Japan. I would love to go back. Living there comes with infantry is Army and Marines, not Navy. So, no. But living in Japan comes with their laws and stuff, and like I don't see me breaking any laws, but there are some things that could be pure accidental. For example, there's a thing called Gomenasai money. Gomenasai is I'm sorry, apologies in Japanese. And what that is, for example, this would pretty much cover a good majority of what I'm talking about as to why I might not want to live in Japan. So here in the States, people stop at stoplights and stop signs all the time with their bumper and even their tires on or past the stopping line. Like, their front bumper and front end of the car is now in the pedestrian walk lane. Crosswalk. Well, here in the States, evidently, that's not a big deal because nobody does anything about it. I can't say I've known anybody to get ticketed for that. In Japan, you stop there and say just this much of your bumper is over into the painted stop line that you're supposed to stop behind. And we'll go ahead and use the public transportation scenario of an MTD public bus coming along and taking that corner sharp. Well, the whole point of the stop line, this is even in the States, the whole point of the stop line is you stop back behind that so a semi, a bus, or something like that needs to take turns, you know, special odd turns to make it around corners and stuff, doesn't risk brushing up against or hitting your vehicle. That is the point of it. You are giving those large vehicles leeway to make their turns. And I know this from taking criminal justice classes for 2 years. In Japan, you stop and you're that much over the line, that bus comes along, it hits your car, and it actually causes enough damage and stuff. People shake around and stuff on the bus and whatnot and say there's an old person on there, an elderly person on there with bad hips or whatever. And you now trigger that bad hip, and now they have to deal with the triggered bad hip. They could sue you and they would win. You now have to pay Gomenasai money for the remainder of that elderly person's life. When they die, you pay it to their family. You pay that Gomenasai money for the rest of your life, not their life. Also, say you get arrested for an altercation in a bar or a club or something, living in... Oh yeah, they enforce a lot of things. The Japanese nationality and culture, you do not disturb and interfere other people's lives. Like, talking as loud as we do here in the States is highly frowned upon out there, because your loud conversation is being heard by others, and now you are interfering and disrupting their personal life. Like, you and where I was going just a moment ago, 30 days. Like, you get into an altercation at a club or something, you get arrested, they can hold you in jail for 30 days before notifying anybody. And yes, I do like Michigan. Go Blue. Go Blue. I think this is the first year in close to 15 years, aside from 2020, that I have not been to at least one home game in the Big House in Ann Arbor. I can't say I've known of very many traffic accidents, but I also lived on board the ship and on board base when I was there. I didn't live off base. I went off base, hung out off base, but I didn't live off base. Oh, yeah. For sure.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, we're trying. I'm surprised I've got this much of a lead. Hey, nice. It's his second half now. I didn't pay attention to halftime because I was busy talking. Nice. That makes the game go by quicker, too.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
There's a lot more things. We could have, I mean, just here in the States alone, we could have so many fewer accidents, vehicle accidents here in the States, if more of our traffic laws were actually enforced. And not just traffic laws, traffic safety laws even. I mean, headlights are not just so you can see the road, they are also so other drivers can see you. So just because, oh hey, I can see the road without having my headlights on, if it's an overcasted, cloudy day, you should still have your headlights on. They got points on the board. Still a 3-possession lead though. I mean, also, there's so many times accidents where have happened where a vehicle runs into someone making a right-hand turn. Well, come to find out, the person had a red light and didn't stop at the red light before making the right-hand turn like you're supposed to. Yes, you can turn right on red, but you're supposed to come to a stop first. Alrighty. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out, and thank you for all the likes, the gifts, everything. Thank you for everything. True friend, true TikTok friend.
Quarterback pulls the ball, it's a keeper. Powers through.
Yeah, adulting sucks. But such is life. Alright, you too. Take it easy.
Out of the shotgun to hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that...
Thank you for the extra likes and gifts on the way out. Yeah, after this, I'm going to have to do a little bit of housework myself.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side.
I was hoping. I was crossing my fingers.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back and can open up the running game.
See if we can catch him on the draw. Oh, yeah! They were expecting the pass. Got him.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get
3-possession lead. Do I put in the secondary?
They needed to make a play. Got to give credit to this offense.
I think I'll wait just a little bit more. Maybe see if we can get a score. And then, so if they do score again, I maintain a 3-possession lead instead of a 2-possession lead. Just in case the secondary can't hold up. Second string, whatever, however you want to call them. Backups.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that kid? They finally get to him behind the line.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets the first.
That's why I did this game early, too. Get it knocked out and then force myself to do some adulting today.
Running back with the football.
So go for a bike ride. It's not too cold. Feels springtime out. Get some exercise in for the day, too.
Back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On the shotgun to hand.
By the time this is done, it'll be the warmest part of the day here. What's everybody doing on this Saturday?
They bring it down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. It puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And he's in for the score.
Boom! Extend that lead.
It's a test of toughness, a test of will, and the running back.
Slow and steady. Don't be trying to overdo it. That's what it's been getting when I play Georgia in the past. Overdoing it, trying to get big plays. That's why I got that one loss at the beginning of the season.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good.
Still worried about trying to get Bryce Underwood a good start on the Heisman candidacy for that year, for this year.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Who's on?
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Ours is still on. Need to ask him if he's still going to play the... I hope I don't lose you guys here. Stream might get paused.
And there's the tight end that shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Tackle made to the 41. It's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
I think I just paused the... Still there, still there, still there. All right, still there.
Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. And the defense swings not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Nice. I was going to audible, and I'm glad I didn't get the audible off because they tried to bait me with a outside run.
Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that.
I think I might go ahead and put my secondary in once I get the ball back.
This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter.
Let the backups get some playing time in the natty.
Spot this around the 35.
It's a 4-possession lead now.
Michigan. Back out on the field.
Go ahead, chew the clock.
Just pounded away with the
Go ahead and let that remain.
works again.
All right. Carr's in the game now.
QB decides to keep it here. They've got it in the
He's not as good of a runner as Grayson is.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Fights through the tackle. And he's
Yeah.
right at the 40-yard line.
I was going to say, that was Jordan Marshall, right?
Love to see that from the running game.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own.
Let's maintain this lead.
Tight end goes
Get this W.
back to throw. It's Carr. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now.
Welcome,
4.
Gunner.
This offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that.
Don't want to jinx it and count my chickens before the hatch because a lot can still happen in the next 16 minutes.
Able to find some running room. Nice
But I actually might finally get this W against
Nice game like that.
Georgia.
Offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice game.
from the shot.
Oh, whoa, he almost got me.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. One quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season.
There we go. Slightly better angle.
Is getting set to win a first down play. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback keeps the football. And they've got him at the 5. Great run.
Just realized Herbstreit hasn't played yet. Is he still 3rd string? Is he still here?
Concerned about this running back.
I did Herbstreit. Yeah, I think I still have Herbstreit. I think I remember putting him in a couple times this year.
Himself and reminding this defense, oh yeah, I can run too.
Kirk's boy.
Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first.
Let me check here. Depth chart. QB. Yep, Herbstreit, 3rd string. Yeah, he's a true freshman. That's right.
First and 10, handoff. You'll get it back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's another touchdown for these guys. I mean, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Is it possible to search these stickers and start scrolling through all these? That's all of them, I guess. I remember sure. And then let's go ahead and throw this in your thing. Oh, I can only do one at a time? Hey, no, I want that other one back up there. I thought I've seen people with multiple stickers on them. My bad. Put that back down here. There we go. All right, let's finish up this game.
They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
I like the 15-minute quarters because it helps out with the stats for my players. But they take forever to play, and the seasons take forever to play too. So I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to maintain 15-minute quarters, or do I want to knock it down to 8 to 10-minute quarters. Like, 8-minute quarters is the closest you're going to get to cutting the time in half. But 10-minute quarters, more time, more stats. So I don't know.
The offense gifted with a great starting field position for this drive.
Kind of like the idea of maintaining 15-minute quarters, because it boosts my second and third string in games where I have enough of a lead. Put in the third string, and so far I've had, more often than not, I've been able to at least put in my second string. If not, for at least 5 minutes or so, put in third string even. I mean, look at this. We finally wore them down enough that these runs are breaking free like this.
The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Off the play fake, looking to pass it.
And ooh, I was gonna say, as I'm throwing it, I already knew it was a bad call to throw that. There anyway.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a lead.
You wouldn't know by it now, but this game started off really tough.
They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
Like, it was a scoreless first quarter.
Stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is intercepted.
Boom!
Away for the defense.
Yeah, come on. Take it back, take it back. Woo!
Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
During the offseason, I'm going to have to take a look at that depth chart. Uh-oh.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Oops.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up to the 40-yard line.
Oopsie.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Skip from the defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do. They're able to pounce on him for a big turn.
Yeah. At the look of it now, you wouldn't know that this game actually started off tough in the first half.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. It's a shotgun run call.
Dude, move!
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, this has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want and whatever we feel like doing.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Bad call.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now third down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I need a new drink. Bring it back.
Chris, they getting 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
That's what I like about the small apartment.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out.
So yes, this is my second string. My backup's in the game right now.
Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Oh, it's incomplete. It's right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't.
They've been in since about 3-4 minutes left in the third quarter.
And a comeback seems improbable to me.
Caught in the backfield. It's Barber.
We had just increased it to a 4th possession lead at that time.
They can not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Caught over the middle. It's wide. They bring it down. That's a good play. It's the ball at 39. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. scanning the field. It's Stockman. That pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So they're fighting the wall. They got him for a loss.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls in the catch.
Nice. Oh, good. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't. I thought they were going to go with the whole freaking QB sneak BS.
Most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job of the D.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they come up with on this possession. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Running through the tackle.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Leaning on the run game here.
Oh, nothing like running into your own guy.
First down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person who's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
I got time to
That's
soon.
exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Has the first down and more. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back.
Got the game in the back. As if we didn't already.
And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
On the ground,
Ooh.
it's Marshall. Nothing doing in that play.
Saw that coming.
Tackle there for the start.
Isn't that?
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2, 1.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Thank you for the likes. We're at 1K. Last I saw it was like 800. Thank you.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's first and 10. There's the handoff. He's stopped.
That's game. Just let the clock tick. Tick, tick, tickety, tick.
Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive, it's a win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the off season and then take a break, take care of some house work that needs done, and then I might be back on later.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, boy. Back to back. Actually, since this means I took over 2025, that's back to back to back national championships. That's back to back to back to back to back Big Ten championships. See, it was a close game. It was a close game at one point. Started out close. Oh, hey! Just as I finished the game. Welcome! It started out close, didn't end close. Excuse me. All right. Thank you for the daily. Thank you for the gifts, the GG New Year's. How's your Saturday? Miss Kira, she was here. She was here during and watched, well, pretty much almost the entire first half and a little bit of the third quarter. Said she's got some stuff to do before going back to work. I guess school starts back up Monday. Wow. Not surprised, more rushing than passing. Michigan football, Big Ten football. For the most part, Big Ten. So it doesn't show. No. It's only showing this season, not showing last season's. Huh. Alright, I won't bore everyone with all the off-season stuff. We'll catch back up later. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for everything. Thank you, guys.